The collection at the American Sign Museum in Cincinnati houses a tribute to the artistry and evolution of American signage. With over 4,000 cataloged items, including more than 800 signs, visitors can stroll through a recreated Main Street lined with iconic signs from all over the country. This immersive experience not only highlights the aesthetic appeal of vintage signage, but also underscores its role in shaping American visual culture. Thank you so much for letting us come in here and document your wonderful museum.
Absolutely. Welcome to the American Sign Museum.
Shall we tour your museum?
All right, let's get started.
All right. This is the entrance, obviously.
Yep, heading up the ramp. And this is going to bring us to what we affectionately call the letter wall.
Wow.
So this is a kind of preview of what we're going to see at the museum and how our signs kind of grow with technology and get bigger and brighter as we go.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hodgepodge of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And part in our construction, we're getting a little ramp put in here, but that'll lead us to one of our favorites here at the Sign Museum, the Big Boy. This is a Frisch's Big Boy. Frisch's was started here in Cincinnati, and Big Boy is super complicated. If you're interested, I can do a whole hour presentation for you.
No, that's all right.
But this kind of takes you down the timeline, the introduction of the light bulbs on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we come down the hallway, we've got our neon signs. So in the starting in the 20s, but up through the 30s and really on into the 60s, neon was kind of the most popular sign material. It's not that any material goes away, it's just what's the most popular, and the bright glow really sells it.
Wow, yeah, it does. And so you got Sputnik, that's nice.
Yep, so that's our satellite shopland that came from Anaheim, California, and that was because of Sputnik, the space craze.
I was just kidding, I guessed it.
Yeah, you absolutely did. So that whole space age design, a shop owner wanted that for his sign and actually built that himself.
That is so neato.
And so this room is a lot of our larger, oversized signs. We also have a lot of our plastic signs. Plastic kind of took over from neon because neon is all handmade even to this day. And so plastic offered something a little cheaper, a little more flexible in design options for a quicker thing.
Wow.
But that's the timeline. Signs don't exist in timelines, they exist on their buildings. So as we come through here, welcome to Main Street.
Wowie, wowie, wow, look at this. You don't realize how big the McDonald's signs are until they're right there in front of your face.
Exactly. So this one came from Huntsville, Alabama, and dates from about 1963. So Main Street is home to some of our largest signs, as well as we recreated a lot of storefronts to match these signs. And that was all done by master sign painters from across the country and Canada.
Okay. And we're driving around the world.
Yep, so this is Earl Scheib, famous for their slogan, any car, any color, 1995. It went up with inflation over the years.
Yeah. Let's go under the sign. And then we want to come into your exhibition area.
So this is one of our event spaces, yeah. So we host weddings, parties, all kinds of things. It's affectionately known as the barn room because we have two sides of barns in here. It is also home to some of our more local Cincinnati signs, since a lot of our event folks that are attending are from the area. And
these are real actual sides of barns that you got.
Yep, exactly. Like they went and took them down plank by plank and reassembled them here at the museum.
Gosh. And did they pay the barn owners at all?
So the company would have paid a licensing fee for the painting of the barns. It wasn't a ton of money. I think at certain points in the 50s, 60s, it was about $45 for the year. Or they might have just, for mail pouch in particular, just given you a bag of tobacco and called it a day.
Oh, well. And do they still paint on barns? I think they do, don't they?
In some cases, yeah, they do. I was talking to one guy, I was trying to get him for a program, and he answered his phone on the side of the barn.
My goodness. So the rabbit, what's the story with the rabbit?
So the rabbit comes from kind of Akron area of Ohio, Copley area, and it is known as Bunny Drive-In. So he opened a drive-in store, needed a name, decided to pick his wife's nickname, Bunny.
Oh. Howard Johnson's. I used to see those all the time. I'm kind of old.
Yeah. So yeah, Howard Johnson's definitely a favorite for those who remember it. This one came from Utica, New York. And it's just an amazing sign.
Who gives these? Where do you get these? Are they donated or?
So it's a combination. In our early days, our founder was able to go out and get a lot of donations and collecting. And some we have gone and purchased, but these days people have heard about us enough, so we get a lot of people reaching out asking if we can save signs.
Can I go through the jewelry sign?
Please don't.
Okay, I really wanted to, but I won't do it. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I making you nervous with any of this?
That one, yeah.
Okay.
Everything else we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So this section, as we're coming to it, is our recent addition. So we expanded in July of 2024 and doubled our size of the museum. So where we're coming through now are some of these beautiful new signs to display.
There's all just, it's so amazing in every inch.
Yep, our founder wanted what he called organized clutter, and U.S. city streets were kind of more like this a long time ago. The rules have since changed.
Can I go through there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we got another big boy.
Yep, so this is an Elias Brothers big boy. So this guy was up in Michigan.
Okay.
And we affectionately call him the bigger big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
Just so amazing. And all these signs are very well maintained right here on the premises, right?
So we gently restore. So in a lot of cases, most of our work is just a gentle cleanup. Like on the big boy you saw, his overalls still look really rough, but it's really about getting the signs relit. So we will fix the neon, fix the light bulbs, but otherwise we try to generally leave it so you can see what the elements did to them. These were out in the world as signs.
This is my favorite, I think, this giant 76
Yeah, it is
sign.
really cool.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, when we were under construction, I came out one night and one of our installers was like, "Hey, do you want to see it? It spins." I was like, "Oh, I had no idea." Yes, turn it on.
My goodness. It really just, it takes you back to a time.
Yeah.
And this is your theater inside.
Yes, the Ioka was a theater in Exeter, New Hampshire. We were very lucky to get their marquee, and so we designed it into our actual theater lobby space.
Okay.
And so it is a theater that you can rent out, have a meeting space, but during the day we also play our videos on loop in there, so you can learn about the museum.
Okay. And there's us again.
Hey,
hi. Now I'll bop in here real quick because there's something special in here that you wanted to talk about.
Absolutely.
And it's to our right here. It's going to get noisy for a second.
Yeah.
So what's going on in this special room?
So this is our classroom area. So this is a place where we can bring field trips in to do their activities. We do workshops for all ages. And so it's a place for sign painters of all experience and levels to kind of get messy and try things out.
Because it's not all, it's still artistry. It's not all AI. It's
exactly
actual talent.
There are a lot of people behind these signs making them happen, and like neon is still all handmade at this point. And sign companies are still fabricating a lot of these pieces with computer help, but it's all hand. There's a person there doing it.
And what's this stuff back here?
Yep, so this is our larger event space. This is called the gallery, so you can host large, big events here, but it also is a space for our special exhibitions, which was on the other side of that wall there. Was our very first special exhibition that we put on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go back out here just to kind of get a whole, take this whole, how many square feet is this place?
So we have about 40,000 square feet.
And you have field trips with kids and foster their interest in design and...
Yep, the kids come in and because people are like, oh, I don't know, signs, especially with the little kids, but they see it and they go, oh my gosh, wow. Like the color just sucks them right in.
When I told people, I was like, I'm going to the sign museum. People are like, meh, okay.
Yeah, you don't really think about signs all that much until you be able to get to see them on this scale and all crammed together like this.
Oh, I'm going to go down the street.
So
is that okay? I can go down the street? Oh, no, wait. That's a Bugs Bunny trick.
Oh, yep. That's
Wile E.
our sign
Coyote
painters
painted
playing
that.
a trick on you.
Wonderful. All right. Let me land. Hey, do you want to catch the drone in your hand?
Oh gosh.
Do you want to?
You're doing a lot of trust for someone who's been working all day.
Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, you can do this.
Grab from the top.
No, just put your hand out.
All right.
And then it'll land. We'll do it right in front of the camera.
Yep.
All right, you ready?
I got it.
Keep your fingers out.
Yep, I got it.
You did it.
Yay.
Good job. Thank you very much.